fine. Oh, that time I had opened window, might be because of sometimes in Google Meet. Okay, fine. Okay, fine, everyone. See, till now, what I have told you, I have not done from the PDF, so don't get worried. You have not missed anything that I was just explaining you. So, to write, I was telling you that if suppose there are two data of X and Y and their probabilities, then to write up and sum up both data's probabilities together is joint probability distribution. Okay, so there is some theory, 3 to 4 lines, nothing matters. That's the same thing, only it is written. So here we come. So see, let X and Y, capital X and capital Y, be two distinct random variables that I told you. Then joint probability function of X and Y is defined by, you will write it like capital P in bracket X equal to small x, Y equal to small y, and that is denoted by frequency of X and Y, fxy. Okay, and it always satisfies a condition that fxy is always greater than equal to 0. We also know that probability is always greater than 0. Probability is not possible in negative, right? So it's obviously when probability can't be negative, then joint probability also will be positive only. So fxy is greater than equal to 0. And one more condition again, that summation of x, summation of y means like joint probability fxy should be maximum can be 1. So that also you already know in fourth, where I was, yeah, fourth module only. In fourth module, we know that summation of all probability can in probability distribution, if we are having, then summation of all those probabilities can be maximum 1. We have already done that. If you remember in the table when I was asking you to find the value of k, then we were using it. That some addition. 1 second, student. 1 second. Yeah, sorry for this interruption. Can I continue? So hopefully you remember in fourth module we were doing, you were having a data in the terms k was there, some term. Then we were using the summation p equal to 1. And after putting the summation equal to 1, we were getting the value of k. So that why I am recalling you that sum of all probability is distributed among different probabilities, and that sum can be maximum equal to 1. So same here, this is summation equal to 1. Okay, in general, joint probability of x is equal to, and this is equal to 1. It can't be less than equal to 1. It should be equal to 1 only. In general, joint probability of x is equal to, here they have given that suppose some we for variable data x, we are having some probabilities, these x1, x2, and y is equal to this. Nothing, just simple thing. The symbolic forms they have written fxy is equal to fxy. So here the joint distribution, directly I come into the main topic, that is this. I show you here. So here, suppose some x is there. We are having some data x1, x2, x3, x4. Like I told you an example of dice. So head and tail will be your x1 and x2. Okay. Here, if I take like dice. So if you throw the dice, y1 will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So there are the cases of a dice. So like this, these are the y1, y2, y3, and these are the x1, x2, x3 of the possible events. And here joint, and then J11 is the joint probability of X and Y are the related to each other, then J11 is the joint probability. J12, joint probability of X1 corresponding to Y2. J13, X1 corresponding to Y3. Like this. Okay. So these are the joint probabilities, and these suffix 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3 is nothing, just the cell location. First row, first column, first row, second column, first row, third column. It's like that. First row, n column. Third row, first column, third row, second column. Just to represent the location of that. So these are the probabilities. Here you will write fxi. This is the sum of all these for the corresponding x only. And this will be the corresponding of y1 is gy1. So this is the sum. Okay. So if you add them all, it should come equal to 1. And same here, if you add them all, it should come equal to 1. And each value of this sum should be greater than equal to 0. So this is the whole theory of till now we have done joint probability distribution. Okay. So here the next term comes marginal probability distribution. Marginal probability distribution means to segregate. Now this was a joint compound, and here if you segregate them individually, corresponding row individually, that time it is called marginal. So here we know that fx1 was what? J11 plus J12 plus J13. See here. What I told you, this is the sum. So they have this is called marginal. These terms are called marginal probability distributions. So this is nothing, just if you add all the rows, so this is first row marginal distribution, this is second row marginal distribution, like this. And these are the G's are for the columns, J11, J21, like this here. Okay. So these are called marginal probability distributions. This we have done, all of sum will be equal to 1, the same only. Independent and dependent random variables. So I told you it is possible that two cases are completely independent of each other and there is a probability they are dependent to each other. Like if I give the example of the result of ISC1 and ISC2, they are related to each other somehow. If we suppose we take the result of the faculty, not corresponding to the student, like of your subject in MES, same Kavita ma'am is going in your class, in that class also the Kavita ma'am's result. So that is dependent. And if we take independent, like my result and Maheshwar, both are going different faculty in both. So that will be independent. So my result will not be dependent on Maheshwar's result, and same Maheshwar's result will not be dependent on my result, right? So it is independent. That is only random variable are said to be independent variable if each entry in the table is equal to the product of its marginal distribution, like this. Don't go ahead in that. So these are the main points. When you start even statistics, these terms come. Correlation, already you have studied. Correlation is a relation to find the relation between any two variables or three variables. Here are the expectation. SD is standard deviation, sigma, covariance, and correlation. So expectation, if x is a discrete random variable taking the values these, having the probability function for the expectation of x denoted by the expectation is denoted by always capital EX. Okay, and it's very easy formula. You just need to remember it. EX is what? EX is equals to XI into FXI. You just, and now, for now only, you read the formulas. I will tell you after taking the problem, it will be clear what is X, what is FX, and how to take summation of that. Okay, see, for each X, we will be having of their marginal distribution, that is called FXI. Multiply them, or otherwise in general language I can use it, probability of particular data. Okay, when you add them all, will be the expectation of X. Will be the expectation of X. I am having, suppose again I repeat the same example, head and tail of a coin. If I take a coin and their case is head and tail, so head's probability is also 1 by 5, 1 by 2, and tail's probability is also 1 by 2. Okay, so X will be head, tail will be X only, X1 and X2, and Fx will be 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Multiply them, take the summation. So that will be called expectation of X. So this is the formula, nothing, just X into Fx. Same if you do expectation of Y, X will be replaced by Y. So Y and F, or otherwise you can take different symbol to represent G, Y, same only. So expectation of X square, simple in the formula, just X is replaced by X square into Fxi. Expectation of Y is summation. Here summation is also there. When you take a table, after taking all the addition, that will be expectation. So yi, gy, y square is y square. So nothing, just if you remember the formula this, xi, fxi, then that xi is replaced only. For x square, that will come x square. For y, and y square. Same only, just, and the symbol G is for y they have represented. And expectation of x into y together is xi, yi, jiy, joint probability distribution. So there are the formulas, three. This is expectation. After that, next term is one, SD, standard deviation. Standard deviation means sigma. So same, x is there, y is there. So we will be having sigma x and sigma y. These are already very old formula, square root of EX square minus mu x square. All of you know that hopefully. EX square is expectation of x square and mu is the mean. Okay. Same here, sigma y is equals to ey square minus mu y square. So ey square is the expectation of y square and uy square is the mean of y. Uy is the mean. When these are the standard deviation, so we know variance equals to SD square. So variance will be square root will be removed here, so it will be variance of x and variance of y. I am using the word variance. Variance and covariance are the two different ones. Don't relate them. Variance is here. This is variance and this is covariance. So variance, it will not be asked generally. Standard deviation only asked in the questions. Next terms comes covariance. Covariance means if suppose one variable is changing, I give you the definition. Here it's not actually directly they have used the term, but when we start statistics, is this covariance should come earlier before using it directly in joint probability distribution. Covariance is a different terminology actually. It gives when suppose one variable is changing, then how much other variable get affected. So that is covariance, means changing of one variable according to the second variable. So let x and y are random variables having expectation mu x and mu y. One more thing I forgot to tell you, sorry. Here ex is nothing, just mean only, mu x. So expectation is denote this here we have written na ex square minus. Here you could write ex whole square. So will be same only. Mu x is what? Ex. So you could write, and there is a difference between ex square minus ex whole square. Ex square is the expectation of x square, and ex whole square is the square of expectation of x. So mu x is nothing, just ex only, and mu y is nothing, ey. Mu y is nothing, ey only. So here, same here, sorry, where I was here. The covariance is, they are telling, if suppose x and y are having expectation mu x and mu y, then covariance is denoted by, covariance you can write directly COV, xy. In nothing, the formula is EXY, again expectation of xy, minus mu x, mu y is nothing, EX into EY. Okay. So don't do this. EXY can be written as EX into EY minus EX into EY directly 0. No, not at all, because they are related to each other. So covariance cannot be 0. If covariance is 0, so that means the data or variables are independent of each other. So there is a very big point to remember to find that data are independent or dependent. If suppose covariance is 0, that time data or variables are called if it is 0, that time it is called independent, and if it is non-zero, that time it is called dependent variables. Correlation, that you have studied already, correlation. So there is a relation between formula of the correlation and covariance also. That correlation we have taken x separately, y separately, but here we are taking together. So correlation, your choice, no worries, you can use it r also, or rather rho. They have used rho for the symbol. Correlation is equal to covariance xy divided by sigma x sigma y. Very important formula this is. When you are having suppose covariance and standard deviations, then directly we can find correlation. So here are the some formulas, and on these formulas, expectation, standard deviation, covariance, and correlation, your all questions are. That's it. If you remember these formulas, you can do anything. And if you don't remember, you can't do anything. That's it. These are the four formulas. You try to learn it, try to understand them, and if not, then mug it up. Okay, but questions will come out of these four formulas only of this topic I am telling you. Here they have given if x and y are independent random variables, then I told you when they are independent. Independent means there is no dependency, and changing of one variable will not affect the other variable. So obviously covariance will be 0. And same correlation in fourth module already have studied. Correlation means they should be related to each other. If there is a relation, dependency will be there. But if we are telling independent, so that means correlation is also 0. And if both are 0, so directly EXY will become EX into EY. From this formula, you can see here. If you apply into this formula, it will be 0. So EXY equal to EX into EY. You need to remember, if the x and y are independent variables, then these three conditions are there. Okay. So we first, so any doubt in that, I will move to the problem. Any doubt in that? Sorry, I missed your messages, students. Vachan was asking me to slow. Sri Daksha, can you now also you are facing the issue? My voice is breaking. Sorry, I didn't see the messages. Okay, fine. Vachan, understood or should I explain again? You were asking me to go slow, but I didn't see. Sorry.
Understood, ma'am.
Understood. Okay, I will try to speak slowly. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So here, on the based on those formulas, we take the problem. 1 second, students. Yeah. The question is the joint distribution of two random variables x and y is as follows. Joint distributions they have given. X data is 1 and 5, y data minus 4, 2, 7, and this is the joint probability distribution 1 by 8, 1 and minus 4. Okay. 1 by 4, 1 and 2. 1 by 8 of 1 and 7 like this they have given. They are asking to compute Ex, Ey, expectation of x, expectation of y, Exy together. Sigma x, sigma y is the standard deviation, covariance, and rho is the correlation. So how you will do? First your work is to break the joint probability distribution, or you can say to separate them of x and y, because we need to find out Ex. For Ex, first you will break them. So here you remember this, x is 1 and 5 and y is minus 4 to 7. So I'm scrolling down here, x is 1 and 5 and y is minus 4 to 7. Now fxy, how to find this x and y separately? What we'll do, for this you will add all these elements of row 1. So if you do 1 by 8 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8, roughly you can do will be 1 plus 2 plus 1, 4 by 8, that is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 means you will write in marginal probability distributions. Okay, this was given joint distribution, you will take marginal distribution. So these are the marginal distributions. 1 second, Vihu beta, you are disturbing. And this is for y we are having 3 minus 4.
Ma'am,
Yeah,
marginal distribution, can you repeat, ma'am?
yeah, sure. See, marginal distribution means to take separate distribution for each data of x and each data of y. Okay. So if x is having two data, I am talking about first only, that is 1. For 1, I need to take marginal distribution of 1 only. That you will do for 1, corresponding distributions are this. Add them together. 1 by 8 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8. If you add them, you will get 1 plus 2 plus 1, that is 4 by 8. 4 by 8 is what? 1 by 2. So here it is 1 by 2. Same if I tell for 5, I need to find out marginal distribution. I will add corresponding this rows element. 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8 plus 1 by 8. So that's it. 2 plus 1 plus 1. So that is 4 by 8. Again 1 by 2. Like this. This is for x. Y I tell, y for column we will take, because y minus 4 is having 1 by 8 plus 1 by 4. If you add them, 1 by 8 plus 1 by 4, you will get 3 by 8. So it is 3 by 8. Keep pencil or pen with you. With on paper you can do 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8 will be 2 plus 1, that is 3 by 8 again. So 3 by 8. 1 by 8 plus 1 by 8, that is 2 by 8. So it is 1 by 4. Like this. Clear, Vachan, or doubt?
Understood, ma'am.
Understood? Okay. So first you will do, this was the joint probability distribution. You will write the marginal distribution. Why? Because we require Ex and Ey. Okay. And if you remember, the formula of Ex was summation of x into fx. And same for Ey, formula was summation of y into gy. So for that, we need marginal distributions. F and G, just you can use F only, but actually just to show the difference between the symbols. Otherwise, you only will get confused. So Ex was summation of x fx. X fx means third. You will make here third. So 1 into 1 by 2 is 1 by 2. 5 into 1 by 2 is 5 by 2. Add them, you will get 3. Same Ey, expectation of y is y into gy. So you can make a third row here, a y into gy. You will write here in the third row, you will make y into gy. So here I can write minus 4 into 3 by 8 will be minus 3 by 2. 2 into 3 by 8 will be 3 by 4. 7 into 1 by 4 will be 7 by 4. Okay. And after taking all these value, add them. So that's it. That is EY equal to 1. It came. Third question was EXY. For EXY, we will take that only, joint probability distribution. EXY was summation of X into Y into J. So X into Y into J means J is this joint probability distribution. Here a little more focus please. Like in the fourth module also we have done for bivariate variables, that type of here group data we have done. For corresponding cell, you will take X into Y. So X is here 1, it's in minus 1, 4. Minus 4 into 1 by 8. Okay. Somewhere roughly you can do it, otherwise in bracket you can write minus 4. Here again 1 by 4 into 1 into 2. So it will be 2 into 1 by 4. Here 1 into 7 into 1 by 8. For this 5 into minus 4 into 1 by 4. For this 5 into 2 into 1 by 8. For this 5 into 7 into 1 by 8. Like this. Though they have shown it, but I will suggest you instead of writing this term, it's completely your wish. If you can write it like that, you can do that. But I would suggest, because in fourth module already you have done that bracket thing, f dx dy, if you remember that. But that will be better for you. Here only if you write in the bracket multiplication of two terms. So writing those terms and all them to add all them together, we got 3 by 2. So that is the expectation of X into Y. Here it can be little confusing. Any doubt till here? EX, EY and EXY. Any doubt, students? Just remember, when you are taking EX separately and EY separately, we need to take marginal distributions. But when we are taking together X and Y, so expectation of X and Y, you need to take joint probability distribution. Any doubt till here, students? If you won't tell, I will go ahead.
No, ma'am.
So this was the third, and fourth was the standard deviation. Again, I tell you, you need to remember the formulas. That's it. So formula we know that sigma x was e square root of ex square minus ex whole square. Ex already we have calculated here 3, but ex square we need to find out. For that, either again your choice, you can write it into this like line, or otherwise you can make another row here x square. So that will be 1 into 25 and x square into fx. So that only they have done 1 square into 1 by 2 plus 5 square into 1 by 2, this x square into fx summation. Same ey square, y square into gy. Here y was there, you can find out y square easily. Minus 4 square is 16, 2 square 4, 7 square 49, multiply with g and take the summation. So y square gy. Here it was. Applying to the formula was sigma x equals to ex square minus ex whole square. Both are the different things, don't get confused. E in bracket x square minus the ex whole square are the different things. So ex square was the expectation of x square, that we got 13, see here, and minus ex whole square is 9. Isn't it different? Both values are different. Same sigma y equals to here ey square minus ey whole square, we got it. If suppose this value comes 0, because if both are equal, that time we can say that those are independent variables, but these are the dependent, so we got sigma x, sigma y. In the same problem only, all the 6 formulas they have applied. Covariance xy, formula is exy minus mu, your choice, you can use mu x, mu y, or otherwise mu x is nothing, ex only, and mu y is nothing, ey only. So just we have already calculated exy, exey, put into the formula, we get this. And rho xy is covariance divided by sigma x, sigma y. All values are already calculated above. Put them here, you will get this. And one more thing, don't get confused. Probability can't be negative, but correlation can be negative. Okay, so don't get confused if it is coming negative, because if you remember, correlation coefficient lies between -1 to +1. So there is a negative correlation also. So you can get this negative value. So this is the first problem based on this. In a single problem, 5 formulas are used. Any doubt in that, you can ask me without hesitation. All of you can download this module from your learning path. It is uploaded already on Accelerator. Okay. So any doubt, students? So other questions are also same like that only. Nothing they have done. Joint probability distribution has given to find expectation, covariance, and standard deviation and correlation. This question, actually, solution is not here, so I can't show it here. But after, when I have explained, after completing this lecture, you will be knowing how to solve this problem. Okay, so it will be like your homework. You can do it. You can practice on it. This question problem. This is, I think, when whoever was doing scanning of it, some sequence has been changed. So next page is not of this problem. So I can't show you its answer, but it will be your homework only because it's not tough. It's very easy, simple. Here marginal distributions they have given. Marginal distributions they have given. And they are asking covariance. So after doing this class, you can do yourself. Okay. So if you're not having any doubt, I can move to the next problem. Next problem I should take which one? Should I take this? Yeah. What
in the
yeah,
first question, the fourth sub question.
In fourth one
The
is
fourth sub question, can you explain again, ma'am?
that was standard deviation.
Sub question.
Sorry,
Yes, ma'am. Root of x.
root of n. This is the formula. Standard deviation is sigma x. That is represented by sigma. Okay. So for x, if you are finding, so that is sigma x. For y, sigma y. So this is the formula.
Okay.
Square root of ex square minus ex whole square. So if you see, square is on x only, but here
Okay.
ex whole square. This is the expectation of x square,
Okay,
and this is the square of expectation of x. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Understood.
Any other doubt? I check which question I should adopt this same kind of. Let me see. Because better to explain same kind of problems rather than in a day. Okay, this problem I take. This is nice. So you can get confused. Covariance they have asked and what? This is covariance only. This problem I take. This is of same kind of. Here, fourth question. Try to understand it. Second question and third question, let it be for now, because here for the second question we don't have solution, and for the third we are having solution, not the question is there. So directly I jump to the fourth problem. Try to understand that. If x and y are independent random variables, independent, so directly it should come in your mind, if independent, covariance is 0. X takes value 257. X takes value. So these 257 are the x1, x2, x3 with the probability 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 1 by 4. So these are for, you can say, marginal distributions for this x. For 2, it is 1 by 2. For 5, 1 by 4. For 7, it is 1 by 4 respectively. Y take values 3, 4, 5, same y1, y2, y3 with the probability 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 3. So these are the gy1, gy2, gy3. Getting? So this is the data given. Here marginal they have given, and instead of writing in table, in the theory form they have given. So your work is to write it into the table. The question starts, find the joint probability distribution. Very easy. Now you are having marginal distributions. Your work is to find joint probability distribution. Secondly, show that the covariance is equal to 0. Obviously, it is, because in the question only it is mentioned that it is independent. Our work is, you can't write it like obviously this is independent, so its covariance is 0. No. By applying the formula, we will show it is 0. And if it is 0, then definitely variables are independent. Okay, formula is that only. Covariance, you will use the formula. And find the probability distribution of Z equal to x plus y. So they are asking if suppose x and y are added together, what will be the probability distribution? This is the question. So one by one we will take. Here it is given already. Your work is to write into the table. They had given x1, x2, x3 and corresponding fx1, fx2, fx3. It was given already in the question only here. And don't change the order because respectively it is strictly you should follow the order. And for y is 3, 4, 5, corresponding probabilities are these. So this is just given in the question. First question started joint probability distribution. We will make means here we are having separate. Now we will make a joint probability table. There in the first problem, joint was given. We separated to make marginal, but here marginal is given. We will join them together. Carefully, what I am going to do here, students. It's your choice. Otherwise, you can better always whatever you are adopting should be the same. Otherwise, you will get confused. X generally we are taking here and Y terms we are taking generally here. Otherwise, you can reverse the position, no issue. Okay. So X are 2, 5, 7, Y are 3, 4, 5. Now, how to find out these? So I am trying to explain without the chalk and duster. So please cooperate with me. For who is that? Mute yourself. Manjunath. Who is Manjunath in our class, by the way? Hello, who is this Manjunath? Who was this Manjunath, by the way, in our class? That's in ISC 1, na? And how it came in my class invitation? Please don't share the links, students, with the. What, Shubham? What, yes? You are showing that you are present in the class, huh? Because now only you have joined prayer and he is an ISC 1. Are you sharing the link of the class to the students of your friends? How he came? Because I have not sent him invite. Don't do that. Please don't share the link without asking me. If your any friend wants to join the class, I don't know who is. Then how do you know he's in ISC 1? Anyway, without wasting the time, let me move. Please, student, focus a little because without chalk, it's difficult for me to write the joint probability distribution. For 2, I am talking about for 2. Your choice, catch any row or catch any column particular. So first, I am doing generally by row wise. So 2. If I am talking about 2 only, 2 is having 1 by 2. It will be multiplied for 2. We are having 3 columns of 3, 4 and 5, right? For a row 2, I am having 3 columns. So this 1 by 2 multiplied with these 3 values. Try to understand it. 1 by 2 into 1 by 3 is 1 by 6. So that's the value of 2 and 3 multiplied together. 2, 4. So 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 is again 1 by 6. 2 with 5. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 is 1 by 6, like this. You see what is the corresponding. See, randomly if I take this 7 and 4. So what you will do, you will see here 7 value is 1 by 4, 4 value is 1 by 3, 1 by 4 into 1 by 3 is 1 by 12. Getting? So like this they have done. If suppose I take 5 and 4, if I want to take 5 and 4, this location I want to get. What I will do, 5 is 1 by 4, 4 is 1 by 3, 1 by 4 into 1 by 3 is 1 by 12, like this. And if you add them, ultimately you will get these values only. And that is equal to 1. That was the condition. That summation should be equal to 1. Any doubt? This was little complicated I was finding to explain. So any doubt, students? To convert the... Okay,
No,
good,
ma'am.
nice. So this was the conversion from marginal distribution into the joint probability distribution. After that, if you have got this, that is nothing. After that is next question was show that covariance is 0. For covariance, we have a formula of EXY minus EX into EY. View. For that, you need to find out EX. EX was what? Summation of X into FX. So you will get from here. EY, summation of Y into GY. You will get from that. And EXY, from this table, you will get it. EX, EY, EXY, XI, YY, okay, put into the formula, we got 0. And obviously, in the beginning only it was independent, it should have come 0 only. So you, even if suppose if they are not asking show that covariance is 0, but they are asking suppose only find out covariance, then it is a cross verification also, it should come 0 when the word independent is there. If you are getting non-zero value, then definitely you are mistaken somewhere, either in calculation or in concept you have done something mistake. So it should come 0. After that, third part of the question was find the probability distribution of z equals to x plus y. Here z equals to x plus y. These are the data. So xi we know that was 257. These are not probabilities. These are the data. Here if you see P, G and F are not there. P, F, G represent or J representing probability distribution. But these are simple variables. Z equals to x plus y. So they are asking for data. So we know that x if xi are 257 were given and y were 345. So zi will be the corresponding with 2 plus 3 5, 2 plus 4 6, 2 plus 5 7, 5 plus 3 8, 5 plus 4 9, like this. And 7 plus 5 5 plus 5 10. Same 7 plus 3 10, means adding together xi plus yj, adding together all these three values, means one value will be added with all three values, second value will be added with all three values, and third value also, like in the DMS last semester you have made subsets, so that kind of. So 7 will be added together and corresponding will be, it's very easy, just same like you need to multiply them 1 by 2 with all three, 1 by 4 with all three, and 1 by 4 with all three. So this will be your corresponding probabilities distribution. That's it. This is, they have written, means this we were having now, this joint probability distribution. If you see, they have written in the same, only in the table together, all the terms together. And if you add them all, it should come equal to 1 only. This is our must condition. So this is it for joint probability distribution. Others are the same only. If I explain, even here they have given x and y. This is joint probability distribution they have given. They are asking ex, ey, exy, standard deviation, covariance, correlation. Simple only. Same like break it into first marginal distribution, get the values after putting into the formula. So this will be of your practice base only. If you do practice, then only you will get. And after that, there are some problems. Here, I think this was only, I was looking at some problems that were difficult. I will explain. Where is that? I saw it. This was 8 number. 7. 1 second. Okay, I will check again. It's your work until second problem I have explained. Fourth problem, sorry. This problem you will do. This is for your practice on page number 7. On page number 7, one problem is there. Be honest and without looking into the answer, solve it. It's nothing same like the previous one. Joint probability distribution is given. You will make marginal distribution first. For x, take sum of this, sum of this. For y, sum of columns. Okay, take marginal distributions, find out ex, ey, and joint probability distribution will give you exy. Apply the formula of sigma x, standard deviation, covariance, correlations. That's it. Okay. So this is the same problem what I have dictated till now. You try on this page number 7. Again, I repeat. And the next class I have scheduled on Thursday, and day after tomorrow. So you are having full 1 day for only one problem. So you can do it yourself. Be honest. Try to solve this problem. Any doubt, then you can ask me. And the next problem is a little different that I will explain. But first, I should be confirmed that till this point you have got everything. Okay. Next, there is no such much complication in the next problem, but little different from this type. Okay. And there are a lot of problems, so I want to complete in 2 lectures rather than finishing in 1 lecture only. And I feel in general class we take around 2 weeks to complete module, but in online in 2 lectures only I am completing one module, or 2 or 3 lectures. So okay, page number 7, I am wrapping up the today's lecture. Not going so fast. We have a lot of time to finish our this module, last module. page number 7. You will open that. Question number, I think 8 is written over there. Oh, sorry, not this. I have gone down. Not where it was. Shit, I missed it. Here, yeah. This only. Yeah, this only. Page number 7. You practice on it. And any doubt, you can ask me in the next lecture. Okay. And today I will not give you option. If you want, I can continue because I am tired. I will not continue. This is I am wrapping up the lecture. Next lecture I will explain other. The concept will be same only, but other more problems based on little complicated, little twisted, that type of. Okay. Any doubt till now? Okay. Now I am taking attendance. Please, because I am changing my screen when I am taking attendance, I am moving to the Excel sheet. So that time I can't see you. So whoever the name I am calling, please unmute yourself and like the classroom only give the attendance. Okay. If you don't say yes, ma'am, then I will put absent. Okay. Yeah, attendance today is 28th. Complete week. After a week, I am taking the lecture. Nishchita GN, Nair, Nitin, Ajwal, Preeti, who was there? Preeti MP, PPS,
Present, ma'am.
Kiran, was there?
Prayer
PPS.
present, ma'am.
One,
Yes, present, ma'am.
Preran,
Present, ma'am.
Priya, Pita, Rashmi, Ria, Rohini.
Present, ma'am.
Rohini is there, okay. Rukaiya, Haripriya,
Present, ma'am.
Sahana KC, KH, Sahana KH,
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
Sahana M,
Present, ma'am.
R,
Present, ma'am.
Taima,
Present, ma'am.
Sanjay, Sanskar, Sanskar, Sara,
Present, ma'am.
Tegan,
Present, ma'am.
Badrinath, Karanya, Shashikant, Shivam, Srinidhi.
Present, ma'am.
Who is this Shetty? Srinidhi?
Yes, ma'am. Present.
Okay. Shrisha? See, again he went. Idiot. Shubham?
Yes, ma'am.
Shweta?
Yes, ma'am.
Smriti? Smriti? Puti? Sri Daksha was here. Srushti V? Srushti B? Sujata?
Yes, ma'am.
Sushmita? Tarun? Vachan? Vaishnavi?
Present, ma'am.
Vaishnav?
Present, ma'am.
Vidya BM?
Present, ma'am.
Vidya D? Vikas? Vishwas? Vishwas was there, I think. Vishwas? Yamini? Zaid Ahmad?
Vishwas is there, ma'am.
Present, ma'am. Zaid Ahmad.
Who was there? Who was this?
Vishwas.
Vishwas, I
There,
will
ma'am. He
not
was there.
give attendance for if you are just attending the call, but putting the mobile on side and watching the TV. I will not give attendance for that. See, still he is not there. Vachan, I told on your behalf only you will tell, not of another behalf. Okay? I am putting absent for Vishwas.
Okay, ma'am.
Ra, Imran, Anya,
Present, ma'am.
Prasanna. See this
Ma'am, Anya
Prasanna.
present.
Present, Manya, I have given you. Prasanna and this Srisha were telling that day. Today only we have missed, but now we will be regular. This is the condition. Nikita? Arnavi? Arnavi? Arnavi was there, I think. No? Vishal
Yes, ma'am.
and Vatsha. That's it. Okay. Any other student whose name I have not called?
Ma'am,
Okay,
Shri Raksha present.
Sri Raksha, you were sleeping that time?
No, ma'am, my mic is not working.
I have given you attendance because you left a message in between. That I know. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Chalo students, do practice. Okay. See you in the next lecture. That is scheduled day after tomorrow. Okay. And I will inform prior. I think tomorrow or otherwise day after tomorrow only. I will put your mock test just to check accelerator platform. Don't get worried. Whatever the PDF you have made already, just remember you write the name PDF name as USN underscore your name. Okay, and upload it. Hello. See you. Bye bye. Take care. All of you can leave now. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.